Hello. Hi.
Yes, happy Thursday. Did
Happy
you just
Thursday.
arrive home?
Yes, right. And also,
Wow.
my computer got upgraded.
That's why.
That's
You
why
cannot.
it took several minutes.
That's why. Okay, okay. I
Yeah,
understand now.
yeah.
Yes. How are you?
I'm good, as usual. Then how about you?
Me too. I feel okay, except for the website as well. I think
Oh,
Mint
yeah.
website is just like your computer. It's updating, so it's very slow these days.
uh,
It's very,
mm.
very slow.
So you get lots of complaints from your students,
Yes,
right?
right. Like I said, we cannot open the book. If we open it, like we have to wait for several times before it could open. That's why it's really
Ah.
hard. Yes, to handle classes these days.
So what happened? Did you get any information or notice about that?
Actually, some of the students told us that it's in Mint website, but then they did not tell us the reason why or what's happening. Like that,
Mm-hmm.
they just told us that they are fixing the website. So we have those kinds of problems like that.
Okay.
Yes. But
Yeah.
then I don't really exactly know the reason why it's like
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Sorry to
Yes.
hear that.
You're right. Yeah. So I really hope that next week it would be okay already.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes. Right. Okay. Any special plans for the weekend?
Not special. I'll just take some rest and then maybe I watch some movies with my family.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at home.
At home, but not fixed yet.
Okay. Right. Well, a lot of things will happen.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Any more special things to share with me?
No, nothing. For sure.
Okay. What is the article that you had chosen for today's class?
Yeah. 399.
399. Oh, okay. It's about health.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So here we go with 399.
Yeah.
Okay. Could you please read the content of the article?
Okay. Pets really do seem to prevent allergies. The more cats or dogs you live with as an infant, the lower your chance of developing asthma, hay fever, or eczema.
hmm
Some studies have found that having a pet early in life protects from allergies later in childhood.
hmm
Bill Hasmer at the University of Gothenburg, Sweden, and colleagues wondered if having more than one pet would increase the benefit. They looked at data from two previous studies. The larger of the two included data from 1029 children aged 7 to 8. The incidence of allergies were 49% in children who had spent their first 12 months of life in a home with no pets. This versus 43% in children who as babies had lived with one pet, and 24% for children who had lived with three pets. Two of the children had lived with five pets. Neither of them had allergies. The second study tracked tracked 249 children from birth. After 8 or 9 years, the rate of allergies was 48% for children who had had no exposure to pets in their first year, 35% for children with exposure to one pet, and 21% for children who had lived with two or more pets. This shows that there is a dose-dependent relationship. More exposure to pets means more protection. That could explain why some previous studies did not find the link. A dog or cat that is seldom inside the house or seldom in close contact with the child may not be protective, says Hasselmer. It also rules out the possibility that the link can be explained by selection bias, the result of families with allergies choosing not to have a pet. Previous studies have found that children have grown up on a farm with the livestock have a lower risk of allergies.
Mm-hmm.
Hasselmer thinks having multiple pets is like living on a mini farm with lots of exposure to allergens. Allergies have been on the rise since the mid 20th century, but we still don't really know what causes them. Hasselmer thinks that pets carry microbes that stimulate the human immune system so that children don't become allergic. Spending time with other children and being outdoors in early life also seem to have a protective effect. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yes, well, I heard a lot about this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so do
Okay.
I. Yeah.
Right. Any questions about the vocabularies?
No question.
Okay, then if you don't have, let's move on to the questions. Who
Yeah.
conducted the study?
The Bill, Bill Hasselmer at the University of Gothenburg, Sweden.
All right, okay. And how many children were observed in the second study?
There were for second study, 249 children were treated.
Mm-hmm. Yes, okay. Right. And the last one, yes, according to Hazelmar, yeah, what do pets carry that can stimulate the human immune system so that children don't become allergic?
From the research, the exposure of allergens, mm, yeah, stimulate the immune system of humans.
Mm-hmm. Yes, as they mentioned about that. Okay. And do you have allergies to pets?
No, I don't have.
Mm-hmm. I see. Also, that means even though you encounter a lot of fur, cats, dogs like that, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Uh-huh. How about your children or any person in your
Um,
family?
my my first son might have some allergies on pet.
As
And
well.
sometimes during the season changing, he feels some itch on his neck or his body. And then
Oh.
the doctor says she might sensitive on some kind of environment environment or pets.
I see. Right. Around him as well. So is
Yeah.
he taking some kind of medicine?
Yeah, during only some season
Mm-hmm.
during the changing season from winter to winter to spring or spring to summer season.
Mm-hmm. As well.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yes. And do you agree that kids should be exposed to pets to help them develop their immune system?
Yeah, I'm totally agree with this study on this article.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nowadays lots of parents are worried about this environmental uh, pollution or this situation. When
Mm-hmm.
I was young, we just exposed on the lots of livestock or natural things.
Right.
But there was no the kind of allergy or something like skin trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yes.
yeah, actually, yeah, like this article's study, there is no clear reason for the allergy for children at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they need to enjoy the nature more and often.
Right. Yes, right. For some parents, they are too much protective. Like, God, do not touch that. It's dirty. Oh, do not go there. Like that.
Yes,
You
right,
might,
exactly.
yes, like that. Those kinds of things. Yeah, especially kids these days.
Yeah.
Right. That's why. And what are the benefits of having a pet? Do you have a pet?
Yes. It's a, I'm not sure it's a pet or not. My son wanted to have a lizard, small
A
lizard.
lizard. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. You know, gecko
Gecko.
lizard.
Mm-hmm.
The name is gecko.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And then we are,
gecko.
yeah, gecko lizard. So we are raising it more than 3 years up to
Wow.
now.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, the lifespan of lizard is long?
Uh, no, mm, I it's just 20 centimeters long.
Ah, I see. So it's not too big.
Yes, right.
Can your son hold it?
Sure. And then
Ah, okay.
the lizard is really how can I say? It's not very wild. It's just very, yeah, sweet, and
Ah,
yeah,
right.
it's
Yeah, not
not
too
move
much.
where, yeah, it's not
Mm.
move wildly. It just stays still. Even though if
Oh.
you touch the lizard, it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
react well.
Right. Oh, so interesting. Like your son likes those kinds of animal.
Yeah,
Some kids will be scared of those kinds of animal, right?
yeah,
Yes, but your son likes it so much.
yeah,
Right. Your gecko is alone?
yeah. It's alone.
Uh-huh. Don't you wish to find another one so that it would be two?
Yes, right. Sometimes we are my son and I are thinking about that, but from the
Mm-hmm.
book, Gecko doesn't care about it's alone or not.
Uh-huh. So
So
it's okay.
yes, right.
It's okay to be alone without any partner at
Yes,
all.
right.
Right. Ah, I see. Oh, how about you? Yes, you have a son and a daughter, right?
I have two sons, no
Ah,
daughter.
and two of your
Unfortunately,
sons.
yeah,
Mhm.
unfortunately, I don't have a
A
daughter.
daughter.
Yeah.
I see. Would you like to have one?
One more?
I don't know. Would you like to have a daughter? I mean.
Sure, sure, of course.
Ah,
It's
okay.
a
I thought.
blessing to have a
Ah.
to have a daughter.
Yes. Well, I think in the old times, usually dads like son to follow after them,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, maybe yeah,
Yes.
15 years ago, 20
Yeah,
years
right.
ago. Yeah, Korean parents prefer, yeah, son to daughter, but
Mhm.
the cultural situation and then our culture,
Mhm.
social situation really changes. So now,
Mm.
yeah, maybe 90% of parents prefer daughter.
Daughter. Yeah, I heard it's easier to raise than son.
And
I heard.
then
Mhm.
also affordable.
Actually,
Yeah,
it's more expensive to raise a son.
yes, right. In Korea, yeah, really, that's a fact.
Really? How
Yeah.
come?
Uh, if your son want to get married, then you have to support your son to rent a house or buy a house.
Ah, right,
And
right,
also, we
right.
had to do military service for 2 years.
Right. That's why. That's the
Yeah,
difference, right?
yes, right.
Yes. Okay, that's why it's practical to have daughter
That's
these
right.
days.
So women can work earlier, at least 2 years earlier than guys. So that
Alright.
means that you
Yes.
can get more money at the earlier age.
Yes, than men. They could start working earlier than men as
Sure, sure.
well. Right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Time
and
is already up. Yeah.
right. Yeah, well then have a great weekend with your family, Pebon. I will see you
Okay.
again next week.
Okay.
Right.
Have a great weekend.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Mhm.